Let's talk Tanya for the 18th of Shevat. Yesterday we spoke how we can leverage our hidden love for God to keep us from doing anything wrong, to doing any sins. But the question is, part of our struggle in life is not only that we need to stay away from doing that which is wrong, but we also need to be motivated to do mitzvahs, to do that which is right, to do that which God wants us to do. How do we use the Ava Mesuteres, the hidden love, for that? After all, by definition, the hidden love reveals itself and comes out when our connection to God is threatened. So, if I can look at every single sin as threatening my connection to God, so I can indeed tap into the hidden love to avoid doing sins. But how do I use the hidden love to motivate me to do that which is right? In short, the answer to that is that I have to contemplate and think about that if I was willing to give up my life not to be disconnected from God through doing a sin, shouldn't I make every single effort to strengthen my connection to God through doing a mitzvah? A little while ago, there was a simcha in my family, in my extended family, and it was in a city which was a short drive out of New York from where I am. And as it came time to leave, I was feeling tired, wasn't so in the mood, and I told my wife, maybe we shouldn't go. And my wife tells me, if there was a tragedy, God forbid, in the family, you'd be there in an instant. Shouldn't you be there for the simcha? And it got me thinking, it's really the same idea. When there's a tragedy, when there's something threatening a relationship or threatening something, then suddenly our Judaism roars to life. But how about when everything's fine, everything is good? Do I put in the effort to strengthen that connection, to do a mitzvah, knowing that every single mitzvah is an absolute expression of God's unity within me, and every single mitzvah creates a bond between me and God, which is an eternal bond? Put in different words, what this is asking of us is to view our life and every moment of life as an opportunity of either expressing solidarity with God's unity by doing that which God wants of me, or the opposite, negating God's unity by doing something which God doesn't want me to do. The short way, in simple words, means a person who lives in accordance with their core values. And every single action that the person does is measured against their core values. Is this consistent with it or not consistent with it? For a Jew, what is the deepest core value that a Jew has? Is his or her desire to connect to God. And therefore, at every single moment, a Jew is asking, at every single opportunity, that which I am about to do now, or that which I'm about not to do right now, is that consistent with my core values? Is that connecting me to God? Or God forbid, is that disconnecting me from God? And ultimately, that is the short way, remaining anchored in who we truly are. In tomorrow's Tanya, we will conclude this discussion, which we started in chapter 18, and wrap up the short way of serving God.